Shanghai, or near Shanghai, at ZPMC's factory, where their main product is fabricating large dock cranes for the container ports, and they've also been in the fabrication business on bridges for a while, and they've been fabricating the San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge, the SAS bridge, now for several years. I work for Hatch Mott MacDonald, which is part of the Mott MacDonald Group, which I'm a divisional director. Our contract with Bay Area Toll Authority is as their technical advisor.
So is that to make sure that the money is spent properly and also to make sure the bridge is built properly?
That's correct, to make sure that it's built properly and the funds are properly used. So I'm an international welding engineer, certified, based in the UK. I live in Birmingham, and I've been working through our Pleasanton office on this project and been making bi-monthly visits here since production began.
Since what, 2000?
Since 2008.
It got a lot of attention in the Bay Area that there were welding problems or issues to begin with, and you were a part of the process to discover those problems?
I'm aware of those problems, that's right, I was involved in those problems. They're not issues, they're challenges. All large projects, there'll always be challenges, and that's what makes the job interesting in order to overcome those challenges. This is an American bridge, built to American standards and American design, and it's a case of we've got to bring a fabricator up to speed in terms of what is required in order to build this structure.
And what was your impression when you came?
Overwhelmed by the size of it. It's a very, very large fabrication facility, one of the biggest ones in the world.
How would you describe two cultures working together for the first time? Difficult or easy, or?
In some respects it works easier than you tend to think it does, but then there's a lot of underlying differences which can be quite a challenge, and you don't necessarily appreciate them until time goes on, you know, how different the cultures are. But it does, you certainly learn to be very thoughtful about what's happening and try and understand why things are happening.
Let's talk about what it's done to your family life.
Yeah, it disrupts the family life because it's travelling all around the world. So I'm away for long periods. I've got two young children, so they, as they've got older, they've missed me because they're now 9 and 11. So they're very aware of me not being around for periods. And my visits to here are extended because I usually go to Oakland on the way back as well. So that's obviously extending the trip.
And your family's back?
And my family's in the UK, in Birmingham.
And how many times do you think you've been here total since you started?
Total, this is my 16th trip.
Let's talk about the project itself. People in the Bay Area are not aware how much oversight is involved in something like this. I mean, has it impressed you how big this project is?
Yeah, it's a very important project. It's also got a design life of 150 years, so it's got to stand up for a long time, which has meant there is a lot of oversight. When you consider you've got ZPMC as the fabricator, they provide their own quality control, where they're inspecting and checking everything that their workers produce. Then you've got ABF, who are their client, the contractor. They're also inspecting to make sure that what they're buying from ZPMC is good and according to the requirements. You've got Caltrans in terms of providing QA, making sure that what they're buying from ABF is also good.
Is there anything else in America that has so much inspection involved in making it? Do cars get this much inspection?
Cars, yeah, but they're products like cars in some respects are easier because once you've gone through the prototyping and you manufactured your first ones, you know, then you're in a production line, you're producing the same. Okay, there's variances, but here this is a one-off bridge, so everything you come across, you're going to come across it once in terms of any technical challenges, then it's gone away. You're not going to come across it again. You know, so you're doing the whole job once, and you're only going to do it once.
And so it's really
We're not building 10 of these bridges, it's only one.